Respected Deputy Chairman.
Special mention. And the Bhaskar Rapalu.
Respected Deputy Chairman. My special mention is the plea to give minimum 3,000 pension and medical coverage to the retired under EPS 95. The pensionless retired employees belonging to private and other sectors are
only 2-3 are there, don't worry.
Flight.
They are asking me.
Their superannuation is the
You can go, you can go. There are Ramesh, you can go.
Pension since 1995
Please.
was conceived and designed and ensured by the then Union Labour Minister, late Sri G. Venkat Swami in November 1995. It was watershed of the welfare for the supportless retiring employees of private, semi-government and other sectors. They are continuing their urge and agitation for ensuring a minimum pension of rupees 3,000 per month. Present Labour Minister has assured in other house in this April to give medical coverage to such pensioners. Supreme Court has also evinced humanitarian concern to provide minimum and higher pension to such retired employees. About 60 lakh such retired employees are in trauma and hopeless and helpless condition. Their prayers for minimum of 3,000 rupees monthly pension are still to be calculated. In this era of direct benefit transfer schemes and initiatives of the universal basic income, this urge of minimum pension to hapless retired employees must expeditiously attract the attention of government. Before 2014, present-day union ministers time and again taken up this urge. Assurances are yet to be realized. Hundreds of such retired employees were dying daily without hope and help. I stand for the retired employees of private sector without pension and their families and call upon the Union Labour Minister to be generous and expeditious in this regard. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ripun Bora. Okay. Names will be added.
Thank you, sir. I move this special mention to draw the attention and intervention of the Honorable Commerce Minister. That's the Tea Research Association set up in 1911 with its research headquarters at Tuklai Tea Research Institute, Jorhat, Assam. Is the oldest tea research institute in the world. Its scientific contribution has helped increase Indian tea production from 119 million kg to 1910 to 1219 million kg in 2015. The tea yield increased from 524 kg to 1911 to 2131 kg per hectare in 2015 due to this research work. So TRA Tuklai is in severe financial crisis for the last 2 years, which has severely affected its research work. Tuklai has been jointly funded by the tea industry and Government of India from 1964. Funding from 1964 to 1989 was done by CSIR, and from 1990, the Commerce Ministry through Tea Board of India is funding research. Under 11th plan, funding was done at 80% on 5H, such as salaries, gratuity, PF, medical and training. The 12th plan, funding to TRA was kept 80%, but release of funds have been very erratic from 2010 to 15. The outstanding dues from Tea Board stands at rupees 41.16 crores and liability to Tuklai stands at rupees 18.79 crores. Now the problem is many senior scientists have resigned and left Tuklai in the last few months, which is affecting the morale of the scientists. Due to non-payment of PF dues for more than a year, the EPFO authorities may seize its accounts. If the committed funds from Tea Board are not given, research and development operations will have to be suspended, which has not happened in the last 106 years. Therefore, I draw the attention of the Honorable Commerce Minister to address this issue at the earliest.
Thank you. Thank you. Anil Desai, not present. Sri Harivansh.
धन्यवाद उप सभापति जी। हमारी व्यवस्था और सरकार को अविश्वसनीय बनाने का काम कैसे मंत्री करते हैं, यह मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं। लगातार घोषणाएं पर उन पर अमल नहीं, इससे सरकार और व्यवस्था की जड़ें और साख लोगों में खत्म होती है। मसलन केंद्रीय भूतल परिवहन मंत्री अप्रैल 15 से जून 2017 के बीच 4 बार झारखंड गए, बड़ी बड़ी घोषणाएं की। सिर्फ 2 की मैं चर्चा करना चाहूंगा। बरही हजारीबाग 41 किलोमीटर एनएच को 4 लेन बनाने की घोषणा की। 8 वर्षों से बन रहे रांची टाटा एनएच रोड 120 किलोमीटर को पूरा करने का बार बार आश्वासन दिया। रांची में साथ में एलिवेटेड रोड बनाने का भी आश्वासन दिया। झारखंड को जल मार्ग से जोड़ने का काम भी उन्होंने कहा होगा, जहां नदियों में पानी ही नहीं है। ऐसे अनेक आश्वासन माननीय मंत्री जी ने दिए। झारखंड से केंद्र में बने मंत्रियों ने इन सड़कों को चुनावी मुद्दा 2014 झारखंड विधानसभा चुनाव में बनाया, पूरा करने का आश्वासन दिया, पर ये 2 सड़कें आज भी उसी हाल में हैं और बदतर हुई हैं। स्मार्ट सिटी का सपना लिए रांची शहर, जो झारखंड की राजधानी है, अभी बरसात में नरक बन गया है। रांची जैसे शहर में नाली बनाने पर केंद्रीय योजनाओं से जो भारी खर्च हुआ, उसके बाद राजधानी रांची बरसात में क्या तालाब बनना चाहिए? ऐसे अनेक जमीनी सवाल हैं जो साबित करते हैं कि लोग अब यकीन किस पर करें, कैसे करें। क्या हमारी सरकार या संबंधित विभाग के लोग बताएंगे कि एनएच से जुड़ी ये घोषणाएं किस हाल में है, और रांची में क्या सड़कों पर इसलिए पैसा खर्च हो कि उसको तालाब बनाया जाए? ये चीजें दूर होंगी या नहीं होंगी? धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद। डॉक्टर संजय सेन, नॉट प्रेजेंट। वी विजय साई रेड्डी।
The objective of supplying essential commodities to the poor and below poverty line is to provide social safety net. PDS, public distribution system, remained a major instrument to execute Government of India's food security policy, which aims to ensure adequate supply of food grains and distributing them at an affordable prices. Undermining this objective, Ministry of Food has decided to stop supplying subsidized kerosene, sugar to Andhra Pradesh from the next month onwards. Taking advantage of this, without making any alternative arrangements, the government of Andhra Pradesh stopped supplying kerosene and sugar to BPL families and AAY families, and also decided that henceforth every rice, even rice will not be supplied through PDS. Those who wish to buy rice would get the subsidy component of rice transferred to their bank accounts. Andhra Pradesh government is saying that it cannot bear the transportation cost of food grains. This decision of the government of Andhra Pradesh really created panic among the poor and downtrodden AAY families, since they get nothing from the subsidy amount. Sir, it is irony that during the earlier regime in Andhra Pradesh between 2004 and 2009, under Amma Hastam, government used to supply 1 kg of arhar, 1 kg of palm oil, 1 kg of atta, 1 kg of wheat, 1 kg of iodized salt, 250 grams of chili powder, half kg of tamarind, and 100 grams of turmeric, and rupees 185 to poor families. But now only rice, kerosene and sugar are being supplied. Even if you stop even this, where the poor will go? Secondly, thousands of PDS dealers are surviving on these ration shops. With this decision, they are on the verge of closure. Hence, I request the Honorable PM to intervene and ensure that all essential commodities are supplied through public distribution system PDS. Sir. Thank you very much. Sir.
Thank you. Ali Anwar Ansari, not present. D. Bandyopadhyay, not present. Sri Manish Gupta.
So my special mention refers to the underutilization of funds under PMKSY, that is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. One of the main reasons for farmers' distress and crop failures in the country is due to the lack of proper irrigation systems being in place. Since the inception of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana in 2015, the total funds allocated are 20,925 crores, 20,925 crores, whereas the promised allocation was 30,000 crores. That is only 70%. The revised estimates of the funds so far allotted depicts the reality of improper utilization at the ground level. In the year 2016-17, government has drastically reduced the budget allocated for the PM-KSY by approximately 2,000 crores, bringing it to 5,767 crores. Above this, the revised estimates of the scheme are 5,187 crores only, which is 51% of the promised average allocation. Under this project with the tagline of Har Khet Ko Pani, the central government allotted an average of 7,000 crores per year for the whole country. It must be noted that in Bengal, the budget for irrigation and waterways is 2,140 crores for 2017-18. Moreover, the state also initiated a scheme called Jal Tirtha for addressing the problem of irrigation coverage. So far, a budget of approximately 500 crores has been spent by the government under Jal Tirtha with emphasis on surface water management in the state. Therefore, it is imperative that the government completely utilizes the funds allocated under PM-KSY to ensure the welfare of farmers across the nation.
Thank you. Wangsuk Shem, not present. The House stands adjourned till 11 hours on Thursday, the 27th July 2017.